Wait. So this first one is called Portrait. Love is a perplexed newborn, fresh from the womb, afterbirth clinging to eyes, jiggling on twitching limbs, ejecting first scream, startled by its own pitch, yearning to meet the woman whose canal it swam into a world of uncertainty, searching the frosty room for directions back to her warmth. Love is 93 years old, on deathbed, best life lived, all goals accomplished, regret and debt-free, unbothered by its dwindling bodily functions, ready to fly, nothing left to do here. Had all the peace it prayed and worked for, left its healing across the globe, so as last breath crawls through cracked lips, they melt serenely into a smile shaped like contentment. Love wears skirts and three-piece suits, smells good, speaks a pretty language, gives hope, does dishes without being asked, remembers birthdays, anniversaries, says please and thanks, let me get that for you, shows up for everyone with bells on, even itself. But love is also covered in skull and bone tattoos, wears do-rags and bandanas, sports a mouthful of gold, drinks too much sometimes, gets into arguments, cusses a little, or a lot, depending on the day and who pushed the envelope too far, serves an unnerving side-eye, misses the mark of righteousness weekly, but always opens wife's doors. Never pulls off with her in the passenger seat of the vintage Impala without ensuring her sundress is properly draped across her thighs. Touches her like its job is to guarantee she never breaks. Kisses her sweetly on the nose every night before bed. Is introspective, remorseful, and willing to do better next time. After bullies took new kids' lunch, love broke its turkey sandwich and the last double fudge brownie it fought its brother for that morning in half with post-playground hands and shared. On a day that felt like the sun needed anger management, love dashed into the street, commanded erratic traffic like a salary crossing guard, scooped up a near-slain bird from the scalding pavement barehanded, and sprinted its limp, bloody body 2 miles to the vet. Occasionally, love sleeps through the alarm, wakes up groggy, and takes half the day off, because it ain't always running on a full tank, but never lets itself deplete. Somebody should have told you love and exhaustion are on a first-name basis. In the real world, love goes to prison for losing its temper deep in the barrel of a gun, the thrust of a blade, for losing control behind the wheel of a car. CNN will fill you in on Mondays, things got out of hand. Thursdays, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. And Sundays, but it was an accident. Last week, love stole 4-figure meds for Gran, diapers and food for the twins, and lied on the job application. Somebody should have told you, love does whatever it thinks is necessary to survive and save lives. Judge if you want, but until you've hobbled Forrest Gump miles in this love's oppressive shoes, fearing the worst for people you adore the best, just smile, wave, and look the other way. Today, love didn't brush its teeth, comb its hair, or shower. Because love don't always feel 100%, but that don't mean it won't try to give it. So it crunched a handful of Altoids across plaqued teeth, put on its most appropriate hat, the Nike beanie, prayed it wouldn't smell like what it had been through the day before, and went where it was needed most. Love is good at being where it's needed most, and known for being tightly tucked in places it's hard to recognize. How many faces of love have you seen? How many faces of love have you worn?